This should be my pose. All right, at this point, I don't even care if I'm in the video. Today on the Tom Kelly Show, this is literally the 15th attempt at me doing a 30-minute podcast, and we are in Rockville Center on the train station purely because I'm trying too hard and I want a good background, and the camera broke and the sound did not come out 100 times over. For my friend Mark Epstein, who likes the podcast when I can't get it right and then I have a meltdown and I say, F it, I'm doing it live. Here we are, F it, I'm doing it live. All the cinematography out the window. A train's going to come past in how many minutes, Steve?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So, yeah, and that's how we're going to go. So, again, folks, this is the Tom Kelly Show, the podcast where one guy from Long Island just has fun.
Take
five. And honestly, so I think the first reason why the podcast kept falling apart is because I wanted to talk about an issue that Steve kept telling me to not do on the podcast.
It's karma.
On the podcast that I want to talk about. First of all, I wanted to do this in Rockville Center because I had a clip from an episode I did with my friend Adam Gable where he said that people think Rockville Center has become a place that is cool to hate if you're from the surrounding area.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing about Rockville Center is the five towns are very bougie, but they're their own entity, and it's like, okay, well, we'll just leave them alone because it's all five of them are going to hang out. Rockville Center just has no reason to be as bougie as it is. I mean, you're next to Hempstead. Really?
Do you think Rockville Center is
Rockville
bougie?
Center is definitely bougie for South Shore and Nassau County.
Okay.
I don't think North Shore people would think it's bougie, but the South Shore people think it's a little bougie.
Okay, and what does bougie mean? Bougie means thinks it's fancier than it is really my...
I think so. I think that would be the best definition of it.
That would be my
Or at
answer.
least my definition of it.
Right? Yeah, by the way, I just love this feeling we're at right now. All these people, out of the five people I see on the platform, really only two are bougie.
Yeah.
Like the two girls coming up, maybe bougie. And what did I say, maybe bougie? They're not wearing clothing they got for free from the Massapequa soccer shop. Is that bougie? Hey, look, now they're
bougie.
Yeah, they're bougie. Okay. I just, just real quick. Stay. Yeah, bougie. Okay, back to you. Hold your spot. Hold your spot. There you go. We're good. So yeah, I don't know. Is Rockville Center bougie? And you know what I like too? Everybody's got headphones in. Nobody wants to be bothered. And the two people who are bougie, those jeans cost more than my car. We'll see. We'll talk to them in a minute. So I have that question. Excuse me, guys. We're doing a live stream, and we wanted to ask you a quick question. Do you think Rockville Center is bougie? Okay, well, okay, so that's the part of the problem. Come on in. Can you come on in? Come on in. Okay, and just be careful. Don't let the train hit you. Just one on each side. This is our. So real quick, is Rockville Center bougie?
Again, define bougie.
Okay, how do you define bougie?
I don't think I really know what it is.
Okay.
Very
Get in here. Yeah, quick.
Bougie is like very, very fancy, like top, like
Okay.
fancy.
See, is it fancy or is it thinks it's fancier than it is?
I don't know. I'm visiting. Today's my first day.
Where are you from?
Well, South America, something called Paraguay.
Get in quick.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Paraguay, quick. Oh, you're gonna miss the train though. Yes. So quick, you're from South
Paraguay.
America.
Yeah, that's right.
You're from is Rockville Center bougie?
I mean, it doesn't look bougie to me.
Okay, name a town that's bougie. Go.
Brentwood.
Brentwood, Long Island.
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. Get the hell out of here. Quick, name a town that's bougie. Go.
Franklin.
No, it's not. The Hamptons is bougie.
Yes.
Okay, good. Kara, by the way, your jeans are worth more than my car. Go. All right, there you go. So there you go. From two rich women from South America, not bougie. But then again, I think bougie is a matter of perspective. I feel like if you're from Baldwin, anywhere is bougie. Sir, real quick, can I bother you for a second? Is Rockville Center bougie? Quick. No. I love that the door closed on his opinion. Okay, good. I got a better reset than this shot right here. And train's behind me. How sexy am I? Rockville Center's not bougie? Go. Here we go. List of topics I want to get out of the way as I'm overthinking the damn podcast here. Okay. This is a great Massapequa story. There is a place called the Granola Bar. that just opened up in Massapequa Park. And it's right by Massapequa High School. And they, in their first week of business, all these kids started bringing their receipts home. And the parents started noticing that the receipt said student surcharge.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying? Student surcharge. That everyone was getting a receipt that said student surcharge. And then someone posts it instead of just, calling straight to the restaurant and saying, hey, what's going on with the student surcharge? Someone posts it in the moms group. And then the debate starts. Should we be charging students?
No, like in Limbrook, that all the places around have lunch specials for the students. They want the students in there.
Okay, so there are people justifying now in the moms group on the internet. They're all talking about the reasons why they should charge a student surcharge.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, and again, this is not the owners. These are parents debating it without involving the owners. There are people saying, well, students don't tip much. Maybe there's that. Well, students can be rowdy. There's that. And then there are the people who are angry, kind of like, wait a second.
Don't you want
kids are poor.
Don't you want the customers in there?
So it turned out to be a computer error.
Ooh.
So they were accidentally charging.
I don't buy that. The computer put something in that said student surcharge. It sounds like damage control.
I don't know. For a guy who could barely get for two guys who could barely get the iPhone going for this podcast all day, I can see it being a mistake, an honest mistake.
Clearly somebody has to type with student surcharge into the system to add that to it. Come on.
So
it's
you know what they call
control.
the system that does I don't think they charge the surcharge on purpose. I don't believe that. I just don't. And I went in to ask for an opinion, but they closed at like 4 o'clock, and I kept knocking on the door, and nobody would open the door. So this is why the granola bar is not getting their chance to get their opinion. Tom Kelly Show reached out for an opinion from the granola bar. They declined to acknowledge my existence beyond the locked door. And I didn't care enough to call twice. So
you didn't have a News 12 microphone.
I didn't have a News 12 microphone. And here's my other thing on the granola bar surcharge. Maybe, like there were people saying, well, students don't tip. Students may be rowdy. Students do this. How about a senior citizen surcharge? That's what I'm ready for right now. Yeah, you know what? No, and to all the senior citizens that have figured out Instagram and podcasting, I don't really mean this, but I kind of mean this. There's always like that one old person. Like there was a lady yesterday at Dunkin' Donuts. She's like, well, do you have milk? What kind of milk? What kind of milk? I'd like there to be some sort of a emotionally expensive surcharge on all receipts. And then I could go to the button and put it in. And then you find out after. But this is the thing with, this is the thing too. The way we just do credit card charging, how many people just randomly swiped and didn't know they were being charged an extra 15%.
I would have had no idea.
I would have had no idea.
I'm not like looking at my receipt for granola.
Yeah, I would have had no idea. So I have a list of a couple of other topics. Oh, here's a good one. We'll do this one because you did. I'll have you read them off and I'll react for this one.
Cool, my dyslexia comes out.
Well, you did well on the last one. The last one we did of these, you went viral. All right. So I asked on my Instagram, I did a video about Long Island women who will ruin you.
Now, what does that mean? What does ruin you mean?
Okay. I think it just means shatters you for the next person. Makes you damaged for the next person.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So I now asked my largely female viewership for Long Island men that will ruin you.
All of them.
Okay, well, read the list.
We're done. All of them.
All of them is on the list.
No, I mean literally all of them. Okay.
Okay, well, your wife seems to be very happy and doing well.
I guess.
Okay, so here are Long Island men that will ruin you.
Guys from LA Fitness. Are
yeah.
there LA Fitnesses on Long Island?
There are, and cheap-ass gym membership is a sign that there's something wrong in the guy's life. Go.
Okay. Long Island guys already ruined by their ex-wife.
That's half of the guys I know over 40. Yeah, damaged goods.
Again, I think we're going to cover everyone here.
Yeah, I'm a unicorn. But I'm still damaged goods because I'm not damaged goods. I actually have an imaginary ex-wife now for when I meet people at the bars.
Nice.
Yeah, she's in
Yeah,
Canada.
because you want to look like somebody wanted you at some point.
Somebody wanted me at some point. Yeah, nobody needs to know that me, balding and almost 50, is the top of my stock value. What's next?
The 65-year-old man who cheats on his wife with you.
I'm sorry, if he is willing to cheat on someone else with you, odds are he will eventually cheat on you with someone else.
We got the married ones, the married one, and any and all. Which
Yeah, a lot of
pretty
married-
much covers everybody.
Which pretty much covered the scene at Pops. I feel like if you were going out at Pops in the 90s or 2000s, it was really like teenage and 20-something-year-old women flirting with married guys, all wondering why things are going wrong.
Okay, any guy living in his mom's basement.
Okay.
Well, that's not going to ruin you. Why would you even date that guy?
Okay, first of all, as a guy who does have a room in his mother's basement, I would like to point out that maybe he's nice to his mom, maybe, whatever. But I do think if the guy is still living with his moms, it's either Long Island housing costs or screwed up Italian family.
It's a red flag, so you deserve to get ruined.
Okay, keep going. Okay. Wow. Steve Berger, trashing Italian and Brooklyn culture all in one swing. What do you got?
The guy who went to rehab only to start drinking again over and over.
Yeah.
That's like Long Beach, so all of Long Beach.
At least the West End.
Well,
Yes.
did they ever go to rehab? I think they just keep drinking and drinking.
I think, yeah, well, you know what it is, though? I know a few guys who go to rehab, and then they think that's a great way to get their tolerance down so they can enjoy alcohol.
Maybe a good place to meet girls. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy who doesn't drive because he got 3 DWIs and lost his license for life.
A lot of guys on
Do you
bicycles.
actually lose your license for life if you get 3 DWIs?
I think there's a certain point where they got to stop letting you drive.
I would hope so.
I hope so. What else?
Don't
we got?
know. Serial cheaters.
Serial cheaters, big Long Island problem.
Okay,
Go.
guys with jet skis.
Guys with jet skis, okay? If the man is over 40, doesn't have kids, and goes out on his jet ski, yeah, I think he might ruin you.
See, I don't get this one. Guys who regularly ski.
I think that just sounded good when I was writing out the list. I might have added that one.
think-
Guys who jet ski, guys who regular ski. That's probably how I was going to cut it.
Oh, you're talking regular ski as in snowboarding.
Snowboarding. Yeah.
Instead of snowboarding, they ski, or guys who go skiing regularly?
I think a guy. I don't know. This is user submitted.
Okay.
User.
We don't know what that means.
Some of these might be wrong. You're allowed to disagree with this list.
Okay. Guys who are nostalgic for the club scene in the 2000s. Would probably be me.
Yeah, and listen, if you are nostalgic about Spratz, Mirage,
Yeah.
Zachary's, or Aura, and the guy talks about that as his golden age, that guy's going to ruin you.
Yeah, I guess I'm nostalgic for it, but I don't talk about it. Like,
Oh, you were the king of it. You were the king of the 90s
Oh,
porn
yeah.
scene. Yeah,
Of course.
You probably ruined your wife. What else we got?
guys who go to Vegas to club.
Yeah. Another warning sign.
I think guys who go to Vegas a lot in general, like you go to Vegas once every few years, maybe.
See, the guys who go to Vegas, that relates to the guys who used to club on Long Island
Yeah.
in the 90s and 2000s.
Right.
Guys who go to Vegas regularly feel like Long Island isn't Long Islandy enough, so I have to go to Vegas.
Yeah. Like those are the guys who are nostalgic for the 2000 clubs.
Yes, the same guys.
Same guys.
Same guys.
Narcissist. Well, it'll ruin anybody ever.
Okay, I like this next one. Go.
Boat polishers.
A boat polisher.
Is that like a double entendre for something?
It sounds
Or
like it.
people that literally polish their boats.
I think it's the guy.
Could you just kind of say anybody with a boat?
No, because some guys like boating. I like a good fisherman is good for you people.
Okay.
You find, ladies, you go find yourself a man who likes crabbing. He won't give you crabs.
I like
Except
this
for
one
dinner.
because I used to live there.
Yep.
Bell morons.
Okay, now we could just add Bell Morons, which is a great. I learned this one after doing the Long Island videos. That's a way that people from Belmore call people from Belmore dumb. They call them a Bell Moron. What else?
So I
we got?
guess like I shouldn't get. Say, if anything happens to my wife, man, I'm like 90% of these.
You're 90%. Yeah, well, maybe.
I'll ruin everybody after my wife's done.
Okay, you could speed. I'm going to speed through the
Yeah,
towns.
yeah.
Yeah. So then again, these are user submitted Long Island men who will ruin you in dating. Manhasset guys, Freeport guys, Westbury guys, Massapequa guys, Rockville Center or Garden City guys, Lynbrook guys, and then Hempstead polysexual guy. Very specific. Don't know what that one means.
And again, back to my original comment. Basically, everyone on Long Island. Everyone on Long Island's covered in this list.
Yeah, well, it's funny. And then there were a bunch of people who broke it down by ethnicity. I will not be touching that. We also have guy. I think this is what I'm afraid of being in the dating scene. Or it's a vibe. Guy who hooks up, but only wants friendship because his wife has been dead for less than a year. And that's just what I think it's going to be like if I move to Long Island full time and try to date out here. My wingman is going to be a new widow. Is that okay? No, there's a pause there. Guy you have a situationship with after he divorces his third wife. And then there was one last big ending one. Let's see. Yeah. And then to Steve's point, every guy on Long Island. Hold that for a minute. I want to make sure after the troubles we've been having, I want to make sure we're still recording. Oh, 16 minutes. All right. There we go. Now, you went to college at what? New York Tech?
No.
Where did you go again?
Nassau Community College, and then Farmingdale.
Wow. Try harder.
Exactly.
So I have this one last one that's a little bit, this might be out of your league, but I'm going to perform it for you, okay? And we'll see if it works, and you can comment where you can comment. I went back to my old college.
Yeah, like, I thought that was going down.
Topic reset. Topic reset. Here we go. New train flying by. Topic reset. Topic reset. And I went to college where I went away.
You went to a 4-year college. I went to two 2-year colleges.
And only got
Look at
3
me.
years of credit. But I went to Quinnipiac University. And when I went to school going from Long Island to going to college in New England, I learned a lot of new words. And we'll see if this works. I'm going to speed through them. And if they stick with you, you can feel free to comment. Ready? Here we go.
Quick joke.
Yeah.
You can cut it out if you want. How many Nassau Community College students does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
1, but you get 3 credits for it. Bump.
Again, he has a
I went there. I can do it.
Okay. Here we go. Words I learned in Connecticut. Go. Bubbler. Another word for water fountain.
Okay.
Did you know that one?
No.
Okay, as a Long Island guy, lifelong Long Island guy, Nassau community grad, you never knew that one.
No, I didn't graduate from Nassau.
Okay. Did you graduate from there either?
No, I graduated from Farmingdale.
Okay, so you transferred your credits
Yes.
to the other 2-year school.
Yes. I went for 4 years.
4 years for one
4 years
degree
for an
from 2 different
associate's.
places. Got
Look
it.
at me. I'm moving up in the world.
And yet you made a living.
Exactly.
And yet he's a landowner in East Rockaway, people. Grinder.
That's a hoagie or a
Another
sub.
word for hero or submarine. Yes. Wiener.
Hot dog.
Yeah, Rhode Island word for hot dog. Package store.
That's the liquor store.
Yes.
I knew that.
Also known as the Packy. Pop. I don't know if that's really
Soda.
Yeah, that's everywhere, but we don't really.
That's
use
everywhere
it.
besides New York.
Stop and Shop. I know that's when in 1994 that was exotic. It was like then Stop and Shop bought all the grocery stores on Long Island and ruined that for me. It was never I'm going to the grocery store. It was I'm going to Stop and Shop. Shasta. Do you know what a Shasta is?
It's a kind of a soda, right?
It's a
like
no-name
an orange soda or something?
It's a no-name soda.
Okay.
No, that's Shasta is like all.
So it's
the
like CNC Cola.
Quinnipiac, where I went to college. By the way, I love that I'm from Massapequa, but I went to Quinnipiac. It's like I love complicated Native American words. It made me feel home. Made me feel like I was home. Albertus Magnus, that is a college near Quinnipiac that sounds fancier than Quinnipiac, but isn't. It sounds like a transformer.
Does.
Optimus Prime is fighting Albertus Magnus.
I feel like he's a Harry Potter wizard.
Oh, that's a good one. Southern. That is the University of Connecticut, but in New Haven and without the good-looking people. Thought that one would get a laugh from you. No. Okay. No. Coffee milk. Do you know what coffee milk is?
Milk that you put in coffee?
It's a syrup you put into milk to make the milk taste like coffee.
Ugh.
It is a Rhode Island delicacy. Pepe's and Sally's. That is the New Haven word for overrated pizzeria. Seriously, there are 99-cent pizza places in New York. Almost as good.
Kind of like Joe's Pizza.
Joe, yeah, it's like Joe's is good. I like
Joe's is crap.
Joe's is solid.
I'm going to get shit for that.
Yeah, well,
I've had dollar slices better than Joe's.
Joe's is a good, but Joe's is.
You're going to wait online for Joe's Pizza?
Okay, I wouldn't wait. See, this is the thing. Joe's no line, solid. Joe's with a line, overrated.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay, now, Worcester. Fun Massachusetts town name to say.
My nephew went there.
Okay, Mass, short for Massachusetts. Isn't it so much more fun to say Worcester, Mass, than, Worcester, Massachusetts? Yeah, Worcester, Mass. Duchess, it's a cheap fast food chain in New England. And I think they used to serve spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, ew, fast food spaghetti. And then the lack of R's. Maybe this is just me, but I feel like the New England, Rhode Island, Boston accent, the pack the car and have it yard. It's going away.
It's the worst accent ever.
But I think for kids under 40, I don't think it's as much of a thing as it used to be.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank God for
Because it's so
TikTok.
terrible. The only one worse is French Canadian.
French Canadian is kind of hard on the ears.
It sounds like just somebody doing a bad French accent.
All right, perfect. Listen.
There goes the sun.
There goes the, gosh darn it, there goes the sun. That means there goes the podcast. You know what? The sun going away is the perfect time for me to say, listen, I'm trying to do the podcast once a week, every Sunday. It's 20 minutes of me dicking around with friends, trying to have a good time. Quick magic mirror moment to Brian and Dan. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for always listening. And a quick magic mirror moment to my friend Mark Epstein, who actually, you ready for a sad one? Mark's moving his dad from Connecticut to where he lives in Michigan. And I had this moment of thinking, God, Mark has no excuses to come visit me anymore. How about that for an old man depressing moment to end the show on? And that's about it. And then to all the people in Rockville Center who sent me hate mail, I see you.
Explain why or why not you're bougie.
Yeah. Why do you think, or why do you not think Rockville Center is bougie? There's a topic for you. Until next time, good night, Rockville Center.